Two blips merge. Collision alarm screams. Pilot screams, "Engine 1 is gone." 300 lives on 502. Heading straight into a tanker. You step into the darkroom. No windows. Just cold monitor light and the smell of ozone. You are Thunderstrike, approach controller. Your job: thread 50 steel giants through one corridor. A storm of the century rolls in. Airport closes in 15 minutes. Planes above are burning fuel. A ghost tag flares on radar. The London flight went silent, but keeps descending into downtown airspace. Turbulence is so violent, radar blips literally jump. Wind throws planes right off their assigned headings. A crew reports bird strike. Flame erupts from the engine. The aircraft starts losing altitude fast. The crippled jet drops over a residential neighborhood. Below it, houses, schools, and shopping centers. You bark. All traffic clear the sector now. Planes scatter in every direction like sparks. The heavy jet rolls into a 45-degree bank, desperately trying to avoid the high-rise tower below. Lightning whites out every camera in the tower. 2 seconds of blindness. You stay on instruments alone. You solo guide the burning aircraft by voice. Heading 270, descend to 4,000 right now. It levels out. Airspeed is critically low. One more knot lost and it enters an aerodynamic stall. A private pilot breaks the frequency. "I cannot see the runway. I am inside the clouds." He drifts through controlled airspace, cutting directly across the paths of fully loaded wide-body jets. You try to calm him. He screams his kid is on board, and he is terrified. The Delta captain demands you remove that guy. 1 more degree and they clip each other. Impossible call. 200 souls on Delta, or a scared father and his child in the Cessna. You cut off the Delta captain and vector him into an aggressive bank he does not want. You talk him down, breath by breath, heading by heading, until panic becomes pure focus. He finds a gap in the clouds and breaks through. His voice steadies. Your shirt is soaked. Total failure. Primary radar freezes. Ghost image. You have no idea where any aircraft actually are. 1 second of silence, just equipment hum, and your own breath filling the headset with sound. You lunge for the backup terminal. It boots agonizingly slow. 10%. 20. Bar barely moves. Your frequency explodes. Pilots demanding to know why vectors stopped and why no one is answering them. You run blind control, calling each aircraft by last known position and vector from memory. 12 planes. 12 positions locked in your head. This is chess played in total complete darkness. Radar comes back. 2 aircraft passed within 100 meters of each other. You were flying blind. Your heartbeat registers in the open microphone. The supervisor looks over. You never stop talking. Wind reverses 180 degrees in 2 seconds. The active runway is now completely useless. Wind shear hits. The lead aircraft gets slammed toward the ground short of the runway threshold now. You shout, go around now." 2 words. Every life above you hangs on them tonight. The massive tail swings within meters of concrete. Then the engines roar and push it back skyward. You resequence 20 aircraft in holding to a completely different runway. Real time. No margin at all. Everyone is low on fuel now. This is elimination. Who lands before the gauge hits 0. In every cockpit above, fuel indicators are buried in the red. Pilots read them using their flashlights. You rebuild the sky into a conveyor belt. No gap wasted, no second lost, no hesitation. Ground ops calls in. Fuel spill on the runway. Shut down. Foam crews rolling. No landings possible. You are boxed in. Full sector overhead. All low on fuel. Nowhere to land them. Nearest alternate is weather closed. Second alternate is 200 miles away. Neither option works here. You make the call no one makes in training. Land light planes on the taxiway. The margin is brutal. Miss by 30 feet, and the nose punches the terminal wall. You coordinate fire crews racing the taxiway, lighting it like a runway. 3 trucks. 2 minutes. First aircraft touches the taxiway. Tires smoke. The wingtip passes within feet of the building facade. It stops. 1 down. 15 still airborne. Each one watching its fuel needle hit minimum reserve. A squawk code changes on your screen. 7500. Hijack in progress. Inbound to your sector. The pilot sent the code silently. No words. because someone is forcing into that cockpit. Your shift is now a tactical operation. You must isolate that aircraft from every other plane nearby. 2 new blips appear on radar. Military intercept fighters repositioning fast alongside the target aircraft. You run 3 conversations at once: the FBI tactical line, the cockpit crew, 15 commercial flights. You guide the aircraft to the most remote stand, away from terminals and fuel lines. Through the tower window, the tactical team moves in. Fast, tight, absolutely zero wasted motion there. Threat neutralized, but your hands are shaking. The adrenaline has nowhere left to go in your body. Total radio failure. Every pilot hears you. Not one of them sends back a single word. You slam the panel, cycle every switch on the comm stack. Dead silence on every frequency now. Aircraft converging on old headings. Without new vectors, they keep closing in on each other up there. You grab the light gun and sprint to the balcony, firing green pulses at the closest inbound. A light gun. In this century. Archaic, but right now, your only shot. This still works. The crew sees the green signal and turns. They know the code. Old training kicks right in. Radio crackles back with static so loud it nearly rips the headset straight off your ears. You call vectors before the static even clears. Voice over noise, instinct ahead of procedure. The relief crew runs in. You refuse the handoff. You are locked in the flow state now. Your brain runs trajectories 10 minutes ahead. Pattern recognition outpaces every conscious thought you have. You thread aircraft into every gap. The sky becomes a machine, and you are running it. Calls come out clean, precise, almost musical. Pilots respond before you even finish the full sentence. They trust you with their lives. No questions asked. That trust is the heaviest thing you carry. Chaos becomes geometry. Fear becomes sequence. The storm screams, but your sector stays perfectly ordered. The last critical aircraft touches down. Gear meets runway. Thrust reversers roar. Every soul is safe. You close your eyes for 1 second. Frequency goes quiet. You let the silence sit there. Adrenaline crash hits your knees like a sledgehammer. You grab the desk to stay upright. Nobody notices. You look down at your hands, both palms completely wet. In this job, that is called normal. Someone brings up the overhead lights. The room looks different now. Smaller, almost completely unremarkable. You step outside. Just rain now. Not the storm of the century. Normal rain. Normal concrete. A flight crew passes you, laughing and making dinner plans, unaware of everything that just happened here. They do not know their lives hung on your next word. Just 5 minutes back. Right there. You pour a coffee. When you lift the cup, your teeth tap right against the ceramic rim. The break room TV shows local news. Headline: minor weather delays at the airport. That is all. Minor delays. You set the cup down untouched. One short, quiet laugh into the empty break room. Today, you kept approximately 5,000 people alive. Real number, not a metaphor, not an estimate. Not one will thank you. Not one knew they came within seconds of never getting home. You sit in your car in the parking garage, engine off, staring at the concrete wall ahead. You look up through the windshield. Navigation lights from the next inbound flight blink in the sky. Your shift is over. You survived. The sky never stops. Tomorrow, someone else takes that chair. Approach rooms have no windows. You are never meant to see how close they actually get. What you just lived through was a catastrophe to you. To the system, it was just Tuesday. Do your job perfectly tonight, and nobody will ever know. Controller heroism lives only in its silence. You are the last line between ordered airspace and chaos, the sky and the ground below. Your paycheck is not for knowing procedures. It is for your heart wearing out 3 times faster. You trade your nerve endings every shift so strangers feel nothing but a smooth, gentle landing. There is no God in the sky until the controller clears you to begin the final approach. The sky is not freedom. It is strict protocol written in the cost of every missed command. Your next shift drops tomorrow. Insider Shift. Are you ready to clock in? Like, subscribe. Follow Insider Shift. One new profession drops every single week.